Hi guys. Today we have someone who's been labeled as the best player of spin bowling in Tamil Nadu. He has played for the Kolkata Knight Riders, and he has played for the India A team, which recently toured in Australia. He has been captain and he has been playing Ranji Trophy for the Tamil Nadu cricket team. He has been an integral part of the winning Dindikal Dragons TNPL team. He has played Dulip Trophy. He has been leading run scorer in both Ranji Trophy and Dulip Trophy. Welcome to my show, Indrajith. It's my pleasure to have you, and always it's great to see you.
Thank you. Thank you. Pleasure to be here. Good to see you too.
Cool. So I'll jump into the question. So when I speak about Indrajit, cricket has been an integral part of you from the time 7 year old I've seen you in DAV and till now. Cricket has been an integral part in your life. Do you want to speak about it? How the journey has been, what cricket has taught you, or whatnot?
Journey has been great. Cricket has taught me everything in life, how to handle the ups and downs. And you see, I feel like sport or cricket in general, I feel is like very close to life. You learn a lot from it. I keep telling people around me, like my friends and family and everything, that whatever I'm today is because of the game. And the game has taught me a lot. So I'm very, very grateful for this game.
Cool. Awesome. So, speaking about cricket, is there one moment which you cherish all the time? I know you had plenty of cricketing days. One most cherishable moment and one moment you want to go back in time and change or done differently.
Look, there are many moments that I cherish. It's very hard to pick one. There have been multiple things. Obviously, as a young cricketer, you've always wanted to represent the country. So, getting a call up for the India A team was a big thing for me. Playing the IPL, making a debut, winning trophies for Tamil Nadu, all of these things are like very, very special for me. So, it's very hard to pick one. And if I have to go back and change certain things, there would be many things. Like as a cricketer, I can easily say whenever I get out, I want to go and change that, but it is not possible. But as I said, like cricket has taught me a lot. So those ups and downs have helped me uh, come here. So I don't want to change anything. I don't regret anything. So whatever happens for a reason. So that's the kind of mindset I'm in right
Okay, awesome. So, let's speak about your struggles as a cricketer. Every cricketer goes through something, and we are just seeing the silver lining in you. What
now.
Indrajit has done in cricket. If I Google it, just so shows you 200 or whatever it is. But how has your struggle been as a cricketer or any modern day cricketer? What are the struggles they face?
There are a lot of struggles. As I said, as a cricketer, you face your ups and downs. But obviously, from the outside, people just see the good part. For example, like some people get it so easily. I mean, not easily. Get it a little early. For some people, it takes a lot of time. For example, Michael Hussey made his international debut at 30. Only he will know what kind of struggles he's gone through for those 10 years of cricket before that. So for me, it is similar for me like that because people see that okay, I've played for the Kolkata Knight Riders, made my debut and all of that in the IPL, but I've been in the auction for close to 10 years and I've been unsold in the auction for 10 years. To face that kind of things, to be in a good space of mind after that, to keep yourself motivated, or even an India A debut for that matter, you've been toiling hard in domestic cricket for 10 years, but to get a break and to get one game takes a very, very long time. So these are some of the struggles. Obviously, to each their own, they have their own struggles in their life in different categories, different careers. Likewise, in cricket as well, we see the good part, as you said, but apart from that, there's a lot of struggle that goes through to get to where we are right now.
Of course. Thanks for sharing that, Inder. And for people watching, Indrajit averages about 53 in his Ranji Trophy in first class circuit. So just registering it over there. So next question. So I want to know, how do you prepare for big games? So you've been through so many big games. Every game is a big game for a cricketer when you go and you get the butterflies. But is there any special preparation you do before a big tournament or game to handle pressure?
And nothing special, but I've learned how to handle it because when I started, obviously, when you play a big game, when there is a lot of outside noise. When I made my IPL debut, I was very nervous. I'll be very honest. I was expecting it, but still I was very nervous. But I've faced these kind of situations before as well. But when the stakes are high, when you know that there are people watching you, it is hard for you to like, okay, just tell yourself, don't think about all of those things, just go and play. It's easier said than done, but you will learn more than me trying to ignore what is happening around me. What I've learned is to accept things. Okay, it is what it is. That's how things are going to be. It is, if I go into a big game, I'm not expecting myself to be not under pressure. There is going to be pressure. There is going to be those butterflies. All of that is going to be there. But if I accept it, if it's going to be for 10 minutes, if I start accepting it, it might be there for 5 minutes. So that is a big difference. So that difference will keep slowly, it will become better, and then you will know how to handle things. I just heard a couple of months back where in an interview, Shivam Dubey says that before an IPL final, MS Dhoni said, yes, even I feel a bit anxious. So when the great man MS Dhoni, having played so much, feels anxious, I think there's a lesson to be learned that everybody feels like that. And once he starts accepting it, it becomes better. It becomes slightly more easier to handle.
That's the beauty of the game, right? No matter who you are, what game it is, there's something you'll be thinking. Yeah. That,
Exactly.
yeah. And I just want to ask you something. I was speaking about Akbar about this. So, is there any routine that you change or you stick to? For example, I asked him, there are days when cricketers will say that you work hard and you don't score runs. Yeah, and you'll be like doing everything possible. Then there'll be days like, you know what, I'm not going to touch my bat. And after a month, you'll be scoring a century or a 50. Do you believe in those kind of stuff, or you keep going? Like Upper told me that he'll keep practicing no matter what. He doesn't like take a break or anything just to see if it works.
To each their own. Like we have gone through all those phases where, okay, people say a lot of things, we hear a lot of things. So I'll be like, okay, sometimes we practice a lot, and when things don't go, we think that, okay, that practice is the problem. Okay, let me not just touch my bat, keep it natural. But sometimes works vice versa also. So I think it is not just about the result, and you cannot correlate things with like that. You have to see the practicality of it. So for example, if I genuinely feel I need that practice session, if I need that bit more time and practice, I need to do that irrespective of the result. If I genuinely feel that, okay, that practice is not going to help me, over practice is going to affect my batting in some way or the other, irrespective of the result, I need to reduce it. So to each their own, it is still a journey. You will find it on your own. As I said, you cannot correlate directly with the result. Keep doing the right things, and obviously the percentage of success will be higher if you keep doing the right things. But what is that right thing, you will find it on your own.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, speaking about IPL, you spoke about your IPL debut. Let's get into it. How was the experience playing with the KKR team with such star-studded lineup? Can you share a few thoughts on that?
Brilliant experience. Obviously, as I said, I've been in the auction for close to 9 to 10 years after being unsold for so long. To share, I mean, to get sold, to share the dressing room with greats. Like obviously, we've seen them on TV, admired them, learned a lot from them from watching. But to be in close quarters, spend some time with them, get to pick the brain, the mindset, how they practice and stuff was amazing. For example, like Brendan McCullum was our coach, so I learned a lot from him about the sport as well. But apart from that, the general way, like how he leads his life, his lifestyle, his mindset, is something. He's a very, very good human being. First of all, the first meeting when I met him, Upper has played with him before in CSK. I never thought that he will remember Upper. So the first day I met him, he remembered, for that matter, David Hussey as well. Both of them have played with Upper, but it's been a very long time. They came up to me and said that I know your brother. So that is the kind of people they are, and they're very, very sweet people. Even now, when I went for that India A tour, I was constantly in touch with David Hussey. He used to send me big messages saying that, okay, this is how because I wanted to pick his brain about the conditions there and stuff. He could have easily said, okay, these are the conditions, you will get through. But he will send me big, big paragraphs of messages saying that this is how things are going to be and stuff like that. He didn't have to do it, but that's how. So this is more apart from cricket. This says more about their personalities. So I learned a lot from these people and a lot of others as well in the team.
Amazing, right? To hear all these stories, how people are, and learning people more than the game itself. That's the
Yeah.
beauty. Nice. Thanks for sharing this experience. Speaking about the Australia tour, you told that you were texting Hazi. How was it? in your career, the India A tour. You've been waiting for a long time, and now it was telecasted as well. I was watching here from the US. A lot of my friends were watching. How was the experience for you? Like, was it like what the wait? How did you carry yourself through this India A tour?
Uh, it was a sweet experience because it's been like that for me. Whenever I get a break, there's something or the other happens, and then I have to come back. That has been the pattern for me wherever I go. That's what I've observed. It's not like I want it to be like that, but obviously getting an India A cap of waiting for so long was very very special. That too, an overseas store, something very challenging, very different. How much ever you try to practice or try to pick the brains of people, to play there in the center and get an experience is completely different when you're touring away. So it was a great experience, and a lot of learnings from that, not just about the skill part, not just about the conditions, about your own mental aspect of the game as well, because as I said, when I went there I faced a challenge. The first things I was given out, I was not out. So then your mind starts going to different places, thinking that you've got this opportunity after a very long time, just one inning, and that too you were not out. And will I get another chance? Will I be able to make my dream come true? All of these things go, and then after a few days or a week or so, you will come to an understanding that okay, this is also a challenge. Still, there's a lot of time. You can make a comeback, and a lot of inspirations, motivations, and good thing was I was able to share the dressing room with the main Indian team as well. So I got a taste of it, like sharing the dressing room with a Virat Kohli or a big cricketers like that. So you try and understand what their kind of preparation is, how the Indian team works and stuff like that. So overall, I will not regret anything. Everything happens for a reason. So I enjoyed the whole experience.
So you guys were staying in the same place, practicing in the same facility, but you will go
Yeah.
and play the India. Oh, okay,
The,
nice.
just one game of it. First couple of games we played with the Australian A side. But the last warm up game we played, we practiced with the. We played a practice game with the Indian team. We stayed in the same hotel, like same practice facilities and stuff.
Amazing, amazing. Great to know this. So jumping into your game, so I know that I've seen you play Ranji Trophy and stuff. You have this elegance when you play the flamboyancy. Yeah, I love your game, your cheeky shots. But of course, like people say, you're like a great batter of spin bowling. I want to hear your insights and your advices to the younger generation on how important are these shots, like stepping out or the cheeky shots, how people see it, and hearing it from you, how important are these to your game and to modern day cricket?
I mean, it is very important to have a wide range of shots in today's cricket because when I started, there was no T20. We've played together. That time there was no T20. So when you start as a kid, that's when your foundation is like very strong. With it's in you will lay your foundation. So I used to practice with the straight bat. Coaches used to say no cross batted shots and stuff like that. But in today's world, that is not practical and that is not possible. You have to keep upgrading yourself. So that is one aspect. For example, stepping out is very natural to me. It became natural to me because when I was young, my coach, Mr. S. Balaji, kept saying that step out and play, use your feet and play. As a kid, I didn't know the importance of it, but the number of repetitions I did for that has become very subconscious, become natural for me, which is very, very important. So when I play a Ranji Trophy game or when I play a spinner in any format, when I use my feet, I know the kind of things, the positive things for me. For example, I can get to the pitch of the ball, and that makes the bowler bowl shot to you. So not that just that shot. Apart from that, you are making him bowl shot. You can access the offside and the onside square of the wicket. So a lot of other things come into that. And apart from that, coming to your next question, playing those cheeky shots and stuff like that, it is something I have to. I put in a lot of work. Now the scoop shots and stuff like that, I feel confident. But I still have those videos and. I still remember those times, like a couple of years back, 3 years back, when I went to Bangalore to practice with Mr. RX Murli for my white ball game. I didn't know how to play the scoop shots. I looked like a very normal person who didn't know how to play cricket. Also, it was like that. I kept getting bowled. I was not able to get in contact with the ball. So from scratch to come here, it took a long while. It took 2 years for me. But now with that practice, I feel like okay. As I said, a wide range of shots is very, very important in today's game. And when you have all those things, it is in you to choose when to get it out.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. You telling me that just 3 years back you learned it because for some reason my memory is kicked back. I remember you playing those shots when I was in the non-striker, and I would be like enjoying watching that. This guy's got some guts. You come in, I think you come three down or something for DAV. From your first over the spin, you'll start doing it. Not for pacers, but for spin bowlers, you'll do that short fine scoops. But yeah, interesting to hear that how you worked, especially for your white ball game in Bangalore and where you are, because we just see you in the camera batting those shots, and it looks like it's part of you. You casually do it. You don't even look at times. You just like casually do it, and you keep walking towards the bowler like after playing the shot. Nice, interesting to know. Okay, jumping into TNPL, you have been an integral part from the inaugural edition of TNPL, and you won the cup last year as well. Share your experience how TNPL has been for the young cricketers, how cricket dynamics has changed in Tamil Nadu after the emergence of TNPL.
I mean, TNPL is very huge because, after the IPL in India, I think one of the first leagues to start, Tamil Nadu has been the first league to
Yes.
start a local T20 tournament, a Premier League. And you have seen a lot of cricketers from the TNPL go on to play for the IPL and for the country. So it's been a stepping stone for a lot of people, a lot of youngsters. And with that, now in India, there are plenty of Premier Leagues from Karnataka, Andhra, everywhere. There are a lot of Premier Leagues, a lot of scouts. All the IPL scouts go to these Premier Leagues, watch players. Every year, at least one talent come out of this, and not just for the IPL, for the state as well. We have gone on to win a lot of the white ball tournaments for Tamil Nadu. I think one of the important reason is the TNPL. So for cricketers like me, it's like visibility, right? Obviously, people are watching. When you do well, there is a chance that you might play the next level. So it's been amazing, and to win TNPL last year was like a great feeling to share the dressing room with R. Ashwin, him leading the whole tournament, spending time with him for close to 1 month. It's been great.
Amazing and amazing show. You batted really well. You were like a dominant force up the top, carrying the innings. I loved watching you play, the way you
Thank
paced
you.
your innings. How it was great. Finals, yeah, you played a good role, but apart from, I mean, finals was also an integral role along with Ashwin. The partnership was great, but before that, I think you carried them for like 3-4 wins at least. The entire innings and finished it. It was amazing to see how you played. Okay, final question from my side. I want to know this on a personal note, genuine answer. Do you have any superstitious belief before a game, during a game?
Yes, I do have a lot, but I keep reminding myself that okay, there is nothing to do with this because sometimes it gets too overwhelming that even if I don't follow certain things, I feel like okay, I might not perform or stuff like that. But I do have it like you, before it used to be like stepping onto the field with my left foot, and then later it became like okay, wearing my right pad first. Plenty of small things used to be there, but I'm trying to reduce it as long as it's like more of a routine and it's not consuming my mind. I'm okay with it, but it is there.
Okay, that's what I was surprised when Upper told he doesn't have anything. Everybody has one small thing. I have like for important games, I wear a specific skins, those kind of stuff
Okay.
when I go and play. But yeah, so the usual pad thing, wearing pad thing, I think even Rahul Dravid does that, right? If I'm not wrong, he has a specific
Yeah,
way of
yeah,
wearing
yeah.
stuff.
But it, it,
Nice.
it, it keeps
Okay,
changing for every season. So as long
every
as it's not,
season.
yeah, every season it keeps changing. Yeah. For example, if you do well, if you score 100 or something in a game, you try to replicate whatever you did on that day. But it gets consuming after a point. I know DK also says that he has to reduce his superstitions because if it consumes your mind, then it becomes difficult.
Of course, it's a mental battle, right? Cricket. Just
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Windy will keep doing the same stuff. Just keep
True,
doing what
true,
you
true.
did. The food you ate. If you stopped in
Yeah.
a coffee shop, just stop there. Come and do the same stuff.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's a wrap in there. I had a great time talking to you. Amazing experience hearing from you, your insights, and all the best for your future endeavors. And wishing you all success. Hope you recover well, and hope Upper recovers well, and you get to live your dream. I'm rooting for you. And I'm really happy where you are. It's amazing to see you and talk to you like this, interview you. I never imagined I would do this. Have you asked this question long time back? But yeah, amazing. Keep it going. All the best and good luck for the upcoming season, Inder.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you as well. Nice to see you after a very long time.